Hey there. All right. Um, First of all, thank you for coming here and checking this out. I'm going to ask for 10 minutes of your time to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, the journey I'm embarking on, and ask for your support to join me in this journey because I can't do it alone. So today it begins. Today I start the business of me. I'm calling it flip the script, right? So I'm going to flip the script. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to embark on a new journey about building my own brand and my own business. And I'm going to do that. The whole concept is I'm going to do it publicly. I'm going to do it by putting myself out there. I don't know what I'm going to embark upon. I don't know what's going to come up. And gosh, part of me is even apprehensive to put it out there like this. But I'm starting. I'm starting today, and I need your support. So let me just tell you kind of a little bit about me real quickly. Like I said, I want to keep this to 10 minutes. Born in New Jersey, grew up in Orlando, Florida. I grew up in Orlando over these years that Disney was really expanding, and it's just Orlando became this really sprawling suburbia. Orlando just didn't resonate with me a lot. I knew I wanted something different. I went through some things in my life. My parents split up. I ended up moving away for a few years. My mom got remarried. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky for my freshman and sophomore year of high school. I returned to Florida for my junior and senior year, so there was some kind of chaos and some moving around that went on there. Tricky time in my life, really trying to figure out who I was. I didn't excel in school. I was more interested in kind of doing other things. So I graduated high school. I took a few years. I didn't do much, trying to figure it out. And then I decided I needed an adventure. So I joined the Air Force. I spent 4 years in the United States Air Force. I was a linguist in the Air Force, and that brought me out to Monterey, California. Absolutely fell in love with California, fell in love with Monterey, and knew I needed to come back. However, I had some things to do, so I finished the military, spent my last 2 years in Texas, and then returned to Orlando. Took the GI Bill from the military and finished my undergraduate degree at the University of Central Florida, where I got my degree in business. As soon as I graduated, I packed my car up and I came back to California. I knew this was the place for me. I had a friend living in Monterey. I lived in Monterey for close to a year, and then moved to San Francisco in 2004, the end of 2004, to really begin my journey in my life out here. And it's been a wild ride being here in San Francisco. You know, I got here, the first bubble had burst. Things were pretty kind of quiet and calm. Tech was not booming. I found myself in higher education, both inside of a university for 4 years, working in admissions and student services, and with an organization that was providing coaching services to college students. I worked as a coach, working one-on-one with students, and eventually got into partnership management, so helping these colleges set up these coaching programs. From there, about 6 years ago, I transferred over to what's called EdTech, so an educational technology company, and I made that transition into technology and being part of tech companies. That was a small startup, 30 people, completely quintessential startup, what you'd think of a scrappy, crazy, things could change on a dime sort of startup. Stayed with technology. I also got my master's degree in organizational development, which is something I'm really passionate about, kind of human development, the workplace development, creating workplaces that really inspire. What I've seen firsthand is the best workplaces really take care of people, inspire people, and people, they get the most out of people, and they're the most successful organizations. I've stayed in technology. Most recently, I'm working at LinkedIn, which is right there along with all that. It's been a wild ride. I've had kind of access to see the inside of this technology world, which has been pretty wild and amazing. You know, all the positives and some of the negatives you hear about, but an interesting perspective, and my journey continues. However, I've kind of played this game like I was supposed to play the game, and I've been kind of going along, and along the way I've built a family. I have a wife and 2 children, doing what I thought was expected of me, and kind of working my way through an organization. But it still feels like, you know what, I'm not doing me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And in my career, I feel like I've gotten to a place where I'm up against a wall a little bit, where I'm not in perfect alignment. So what I've decided to do is kind of build my own brand, to be out there. I want to be involved in kind of sharing about my own personal development, my journey, hopefully helping others, inspire others as well, while I'm transforming myself. So this is a symbiotic thing that I want to create, and it's a partnership. So I flip the script. That's what I'm calling it, because I'm flipping the script, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to document it, and bring you along for the journey in here. Oh, lights are off. Lights are off. Come on, lights. Oh, well, this will work. Let's see here. So creating my own brand, that's what I'm going to be doing. Pushing myself. So vulnerability is big for me. I'm a big Brene Brown fan. If you have not read Daring Greatly, it's seriously an amazing book, but really inspired, and the power of vulnerability. And this is an exercise in that. And this is just the beginning, but putting myself out there and being vulnerable through this process, sharing. Okay, come on, lights. Sorry about that. I have to get the lights back on. Vulnerability, pushing myself, and doing it with everybody. I also want to share. I've gotten to a place in my life where I feel like I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. I've done a lot of personal work. I continue and will continue to do that. But hopefully in this process, not only am I growing, but also I'd like to connect with others and hopefully inspire maybe people that are a little earlier on in the path, professionally, personally, to inspire and to share my stories and what I've picked up along the way, and maybe help others. And that would be really fulfilling. I also want to open new doors to learning for myself. So doing this, I want to learn. I want to learn from all of you. I want feedback. I want to hear what's going on. And in this journey, right? Expanding, building a brand, building my own kind of culture around this. I hope to learn as well. So that's one of my goals. And ultimately, I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. That phrase is stuck with me. That Gandhi phrase has stuck with me a lot in my life, and it comes up oftentimes when I'm struggling or complaining or want something different. So what will be the change? So here I am. I'm going to be the change. So I'm going to live, to inspire myself, to inspire others, and really walk the walk, right? Be the change that I want to see in the world, and hopefully I'll bring that to others around accountability and authenticity. So that's what I'm pushing myself for. So what can you expect? All right, I'm going to hold myself accountable by putting it out there with all of you. What can you expect from me? Well, regular YouTube videos. So I'm going to start this YouTube channel. You've probably found it because you're watching this right now. Posting regular YouTube videos, documenting what's going on with me, thoughts, stories, things that I'm hearing, seeing, feeling. I'm putting that out there. Instagram. I'm going to create an Instagram presence. I'm going to begin to document me, my life. Instagram. That's a new one for me. So it's put myself out there a little bit, but that's a place that I'm going to create a presence as well. Podcasts. I want to continue to start doing long form audio, like interviews, conversations. I found myself having a lot of great conversations with people and wish, gosh, that would have been great to capture. So begin to capture those sorts of conversations and share those out with the world, kind of what I'm learning and seeing as I'm on this journey myself. And then finally, I'm going to be creating a unique Facebook and Twitter feed around this, where I can share out with all of you the content that I'm creating, what's going on, what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, sharing my wins and kind of sharing my losses along the way. So yeah. So what do I need from you? Here's the ask, right? First of all, join me in my journey. Comment on my posts, share what you think is relevant. Be there along the way. This project that I'm taking on, Flip the Script, is really kind of see the symbiotic thing, right? It's me kind of wanting to inspire the world and to share what I have, but at the same time living it, right? So I'm gonna walk the walk. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna kind of put myself out there and create this. But I need you. I need you to be with me, support me, and ultimately cheer me on, right? I know I've read enough, I've seen enough that if this works and when this takes off, the trolls will appear, I'm sure. I expect it, and I welcome it as a good problem to have. However, at the same time, I need you. I need the support. So support me in my journey. Be there. Follow me. Follow this page. Follow this YouTube channel or my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Be there. So I want to give you relevant content. I want to share what's going on. I believe there's value, and I want to hear from you if there's not. So that's my ask: is join me on this journey, show your support, give me a like if you see stuff that's valuable to you. So hey, look, I'm going to close this up now. I got I'm crossing 10 minutes right now, but I just want to tell you what's going on for me and how I'm feeling right now about this. The two things that are coming up is super excited. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm excited to finally be pulling the trigger and saying it's go time. I know there's something exciting coming for me. There's a transition happening. I'm excited to document that along the way and share that. But I'm also nervous. I think that comes along with the vulnerable side of this. Like, wow, I'm really putting myself out there. Am I really willing to go? And the answer is yes. I'm going to push myself, but I'm nervous. I'm going to call that out. That there's some anxiety around this whole experiment and experience. But I'm excited, like I said, about it. Nervous. So please go ahead. Please follow me, like this page, give me your support, let me know what you think, good or bad, and join me because it's going to be exciting, and I think that a lot of great things are going to be to come, and I'll follow up with my next post soon. Thanks a lot, and I will talk to you soon. Flip the script, baby! Bye-bye.